Do you know anything about cystic fibrosis?
Anything about?
Cystic fibrosis.
Very little, very little.
What do you know about cystic fibrosis?
Just about the how it restricts your movement. Other than that, not a lot actually. I don't know anything in depth. What's the cause of it?
Do you know anyone who lives with cystic fibrosis?
No, not personally, no.
Okay. I think that's it.
Is that?
Yeah. For sure. Alright. What do you know, if anything, about cystic fibrosis?
It's a disease of the spine, and usually it's a lifelong condition. No, it's not spina bifida, sorry. Cystic fibrosis, that's lung lining, isn't it? It's actually a fluid build in the lung lining. I think that's right, yep. More or less.
Do you know anyone who has the condition?
I've got a colleague whose husband has cystic fibrosis, yes.
Alright, cool. How do you think your life would be different if you had cystic fibrosis?
It would involve quite a lot more medical intervention, and probably, I think it does require more care in childhood, but generally as an adult you seem to be able to actually manage the condition reasonably well nowadays. So I'm not entirely sure it would be that different for me personally, to be honest. I don't know, probably there's a lot longer likelihood of hospital stays and things.
Great. What do you know, if anything, about cystic fibrosis?
So not a huge amount. So I know it can be a physical impairment, so it can cause I don't know, just restrictions in how people move and speech and those kind of things. I think it's neurological, but other than that, not a huge amount.
Do you know anyone who has cystic fibrosis?
I used to work with someone that has cystic fibrosis. So I've not worked with them for a few years now, but so he was wheelchair bound, but more than capable of doing his job. He actually drove to work as well, actually, so I think there's potentially a stigma there that people with cystic fibrosis might not be able to do certain what we consider normal things like driving, but he had a specially kitted out car to allow him to drive. So.
How would you imagine your life would be different if you had cystic fibrosis?
So it would reduce my capacity to be able to do lots of the things that I enjoy on a day-to-day basis. So anything physical, really. Yeah.
Excellent. Do you guys know anything about cystic fibrosis?
Yes, my friend had cystic fibrosis, but she died.
That's the second question. What do you know about living with the condition?
I just know it's very difficult, and she was constantly coughing and she couldn't sleep and things.
How would you imagine your life would be different if you had cystic fibrosis?
I think it's very limited.
You wouldn't have as much autonomy to do what you want with your life.
Yeah, and I think that you know that you're not going to live forever, because they're the life expectancy quite low. So I think you just wouldn't be as motivated maybe to get a career and things if you know that actually your life might stop when you're 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's great.
Is that everything?
What do you know about cystic fibrosis?
Not very much, I'm afraid. I knew a young boy years and years ago had it, and his parents went through hell with him. But he managed to live for quite a number of years. I think he got well into his 20s, which I understand is quite unusual.
What do you know about living with the condition?
Nothing, I've never had to.
What do you think it would be like living with the condition?
I think it'd probably be very difficult. I can imagine living with any kind of critical illness, disease is terrible. And my heart goes out to anybody that's got to do that.
What do you know, if anything, about cystic fibrosis?
Probably next to nothing, I'd say.
Do you know anyone who has the condition? I don't know anyone personally who has the condition though.